So what's happening, everybody? It's Pablo.
And I'm Laura.
And we're the Sierra State Liquidators. We're doing this one outside, kind of, partially. We'll go back inside here in a little bit, and my truck's not unlocked. So some of the stuff that we're going to be talking about, I can't even show you right now. So we'll cut to inside, and I'll show you that stuff too. And we got just a couple things from the Goodwill. It wasn't really a Goodwill kind of day. We were picking up things like, you see that door behind right there?
I'll be your Vanna White.
There we go. So that one, it's a consignment sale that we're going to do for someone. We do those as well. We do consignment as well. This 6-panel, all freaking heavy wood door. That one is a consignment sale, along with the one that she's grabbing right now. This one has three. This one has 3 glass panes on it, and the rest is hardwood. It is all.
It's heavy too.
Yeah, those two are just all hardwood and heavy. Obviously, the one with glass is a little bit lighter, and that one. It's a little rough around the edges, but kind of has like a farmer kind of farmer.
Very rustic.
I don't know about farmer.
It's very rustic.
Very rustic, and that's how we're going to present it to people, as rustic, because it is. Because it's a lot nicer than saying rough around the edges.
Everybody loves rustic, so.
Yeah.
That's what we're going for.
That's like saying, instead of saying rust, you say patina. I love saying patina. Why do you guys watch us? We're crazy people.
We're so cute.
If you see us in public, just run. Run very, very fast.
Nah.
I would. I'd run.
You're weird.
So, got the truck, and it's been awesome being able to use it, and I owe that a lot to my dad. I mean, I just wanted to borrow it for one day, and here it is, like almost 3 weeks I've been using it. The Charger, chilling in the garage. Hey, it's fine. I don't know what she's doing.
The sunset was really pretty, and I was going to take a picture, but trees are in the way.
Oh man, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. So I just cut just a second ago, and now we're back because Laura wanted to show our bulldog, who is extremely annoyed that she's being carried right now.
Lucy, say hello.
She's 10 years old and does not like to be picked up. Oh, she's blew in my ear. So
here, I'm gonna put her down.
That's Lucy, and now we're gonna show her on the floor. Okay, here we go, people. Don't be sick. Where's she at?
It's our bulldog.
She's running away.
Get back over here. Don't run away. There's our bulldog, Lucy girl.
It's Lucy.
Go inside.
She does not like being carried. So, beautiful sunset. Do you guys see that? Good gravy. That's a sunset. Yeah, I said good gravy. You never know who's watching. You know, kids can be on here. I gotta watch my mouth. It is a beautiful evening, but we are gonna take this back inside. So I will cut yet again. Hopefully she's not gonna bring anybody else out here to have to show you. There is nobody else. There she is. Oh
just me.
Oh, wow. She's crazy, guys. And I love her. Alright. See you guys later.
Bye.
Boop. So as I was walking back inside, we have a split foyer. And right here by the front door, see if you can see that. Hello? There it is. That is a hard travel case for a golf bag. If you go on an airplane, you can take that. And this is also, we picked this up from Goodwill. It's from DATRAK, DATRAK, D-A-T-R-E-K. If I said it wrong, at least I spelled it right. D-A-T-R-E-K. So Dark Track. Hard case. Picked it up for about $16 from the Goodwill, and we should get somewhere around 50, 60, give or take or give. It's got some scuffs, it's got a little bit of this and that. If it didn't, we could probably get closer to like 70, 80. But with the little bit of marks and stuff that it does have, some of the imperfections, we should still be able to get like a solid, 50, 60 out of it. I feel good about it. This was the only thing I picked up from the Goodwill. We're trying our hardest to be a little pickier when we pick. Over at the Goodwill. So we're not grabbing as much of our bread and butters that we tend to. We're kind of trying to be a little more diverse with our pickery whenever we go to the Goodwill. Is that a word? I don't know if that's a word. Our producer, lovely Laura, says it is. So we'll go with that. All right, back with some more stuff to show you. All right, everybody, we're back real quick. A little bit of time has lapsed, so as you can see, I have my contacts out and I got my glasses on. Just to recap real fast, even though time lapse was instantaneous for you guys, we showed you the doors, we showed you the travel case in the foyer area, foyer, and we're going to show you a few other things that we have here. We have some computer monitors that we picked up from our local Facebook group.
One computer monitor. We have 2 of these.
Yes. And we have this other model here. So what we did is we did a bundle. So we have 4 total. We gave exactly
$40.
So that should be good. We're hoping to get somewhere around, on average, about 30 a piece. So that should make it very well worth what we did there. How long it's going to take to flip them, not too sure, but we're gonna market them right away and hopefully make our money back quickly.
Yeah, we sold a computer monitor from the storage unit that we bought. It was pretty quick after we put it up. It was just a day or so. So yeah. Hopefully with these they'll go quickly. That was an Acer computer, and we have
an Acer
3
23-inch,
Dell, I think, monitors, and then 1 ViewSonic.
Yeah, these.
So hopefully these will go quickly as well.
Yes. So also a couple things that we got at the Goodwill. We've been kind of picky whenever we go to the Goodwill here lately, because we still have plenty of room, but we just want to make sure that we are using the room that we have now available a little more wisely, because what we did, as you guys may already know, we launched our page on Facebook, and it's really helped in a very short period of time get us more business. I would say we've probably seen a spike of maybe 30% more business since we've just launched it, and that was how many days now? I don't even think it's been a week.
Yeah, it was sometime last week.
Hasn't even been a week yet, and pretty much on a daily basis we're receiving some sort of message, a couple messages and pictures of things that people have that they want to sell or consignment sell. When we've been doing consignment sell for a while now. People that I work with, I have a regular 9 to 5. I say regular, but I work for someone else at this very moment, 9 to 5, and they all know that what we do is eBay and other platforms. So people come up to me and they want me to sell some of the stuff that they have hanging around in their garage.
So we've been doing consignment pretty much since we started reselling.
Yeah.
Period. A lot of great stuff too. We actually have a racing suit that one of the guys, he used to race, and his dad had a track and sold it a few years ago in Pennsylvania, and he grew up racing. So he's got one of his last racing suits that he wants us to put on eBay and sell for him. He never wore it. It's brand new, fire resistant and all that. So pretty cool. We get some cool items doing that. But the doors, those were consignment. One of the doors is actually going tomorrow. I'm carrying it with me to work, and someone's going to meet me down there. So it's kind of convenient in the way because it's not an additional traveling that we're doing. I have to go to work anyways tomorrow, so I'm taking it with me and meeting the person at a Walmart across the street from where I work. So it's really a no-brainer. That works perfectly, and no additional gas or anything like that is being used. So
it's pretty nice to be able to sell in multiple areas.
Yeah.
Like we live in one area, and we post things to sell around our home, and then we also drive through another town that has some yard sale sites and stuff, so we post on there, and then from where he works. So we have multiple towns that we get to put things on and post in on the local level, because I can send it to work with him, or maybe I could go down and have lunch with him and take something on the way and meet somebody. So it's nice
Yeah, it
to
is
have
very
options
nice.
instead of just being stuck in our one area, our one little bubble,
Yeah.
to be able to post things.
it's been very nice. So like when we got the storage unit, we had the very first thing that sold within 12 hours of us getting the storage unit was a patio furniture set, and I already had a box truck that I borrowed from work. I work at a dealership, so we have vehicles galore that I can pick from. So I used one of the box trucks that we had there. I had to come back to work anyways with the box truck, so just left it in the box truck and drove to work, and that's where the guy met me. So it's been very, very convenient. Anyways, since we've launched our page, I say an easy number would be about 30% increase in business already. So we're kind of, because of the additional source of stuff, it's just we don't need to hit Goodwill as hard as we used to. So we're kind of picking and choosing what we take out of the Goodwill.
Yeah.
It'll still be a place that we source from. Just right now, the way we see it, we don't have to quite as hard. Okay, so with that being said, we did pick up this guy right here. Picked it up for about, $4 or $5, something like that. These actually do really well. This is a kind of a vintage item. Very rugged thermos. Aladdin is the company name. Funny enough, that this little stopper right here, you can find, the sold listings. Go into sold listings if you have not really mastered eBay yet as to how to look up anything. You go to the sold listings of eBay, okay? And under that, you'll see what things have been going for. If you just go to the active, you're only seeing what people are asking for things and not what they've actually gotten their items sold for. So under the sold listings, you'll see that this little stopper alone has actually gone for $14.99. So that's pretty nice all in itself. But we're going to sell the whole unit, obviously. Even the handles, I've seen where people just sold the handles on these. So this little guy right here, not too shabby. We're gonna do it pretty conservatively, somewhere around $20 maybe. $20, $22.
Yeah, that's another thing. Whenever you go out, if you were to go out and you saw one of these, but it did, say it didn't have this top piece or it was missing the handle, kind of think outside of the box and look at it as how you might be able to still buy it if it's low enough in price. and part it out, because we've definitely bought some things in the past, and we still do, to part out. We had an industrial blender that we parted out once. I think we sold the lid to it, and then the base, and maybe another piece of it. The actual pitcher was broken. It was cracked on the bottom. So we just took it all apart, and we were able to sell it and make well over our money back.
Yeah, we recently did that with a drill too.
Yeah.
One of the Firestorms, a Black & Decker Firestorm, the quick release that comes off of the front where you actually put the bit, the quick release off that went for, I think, $19
I think
or so.
Yeah.
We paid $9 for the whole thing. We sold the charger almost like within a day or two. We sold that for $32.99. Now we paid $9.99 for the entire thing, charger and everything. So the charger went first for $32.99, and then that little quick release went for like another $19 or so. So
the drill itself was broken. It was
the drill
separated,
itself was
so
broken.
it would work.
Everybody was passing it up, and we saw the beauty in all of it. The fact that it had a charger, and it was a dual charger, so you could put two batteries on it.
Yeah.
So a dual charger, the quick release itself, we just basically scrapped it and did what we could with it, and we made a really nice return. Nearly $50. Yeah, about $50 before fees. On a $10 investment, that's not bad at all. That's really not bad on a unit that everybody was passing because it was broken. Also picked this up right here, a PowerCore. Basically, it's for gamers for HD quality in their gaming. This one's an older discontinued model. So whenever you're looking at these, you got to be really careful as to what you're buying. This one has the manual, has the original box. It's in excellent condition. Whether or not, I haven't really decided whether or not we're going to sell it just the way it is, or if we get a computer that could really use a little bit of, fancying up.
Souping up.
But here's the unit still in the pack, just absolutely in great condition. If it was ever installed, I can't see any markings where it shows where it's been installed.
And it has all the paperwork and stuff.
It has everything to it. I really don't care to take it out of the package. But it's in great condition. So these go for some really good money. You can put this on. Put it on Amazon, and Amazon has their brand new in pack anywhere between like $2.50 to $3. So we paid,
I think, like $20.
Yeah, and so we could easily turn that into about $100, $150.
Yeah, this will probably be. We may put it on eBay also, but it'll probably be an Amazon.
Yeah.
Mainly product. We do more merchant fulfillment. We tried FBA for a couple of months and then took advantage of the time where they'd let you get your items back for free, and just decided to do them here. We like being able to post things on, cross-post things on multiple sites. So we decided to just take all of our stuff back and just do merchant fulfillment.
Be careful in cross-posting. Make sure you're paying attention to what you're doing. It could be, it may not be for the faint of heart or even beginners. Don't do it right away. Cross-posting the way we do, it's not highly recommended, but we do it because we have a lot of eyes on the stuff. So if something does sell locally, or it sells via eBay or Amazon, we are super quick to get those things off. As soon as it hits, we absolutely cancel it right away. You have to keep in mind, not everything that we have though, not everything that's in our eBay store is on Amazon or anything like that. And we definitely, because there is some distance between us and our antique booth, we don't really cross those either because of the distance. And plus the fact we don't know exactly what's being sold and when at the antique booth. We don't have like a webcam just shooting at our booth at, every, which wouldn't be a bad idea.
I don't think you can do that.
I bet you I could. They wouldn't even know.
We're even pretty cautious about it. Like if we do have something cross-posted on, say, eBay and locally, if somebody even says they're interested in it and we plan a pickup, I'll go ahead and end the listing on eBay, just in case, because I don't want that to mess up either of those platforms. Because, if you sell something locally and then you retract that and you're like, hey, I can't sell that to you anymore, they could report you. And I know it's not that big of a deal if you get kicked off of one of the local sites, but they are really nice to use. So we try to, stay as under the radar and as,
again, it's not super recommended. It's not super recommended what we're talking about. So there's probably a couple veterans that have been doing this for a while. Their toes are probably like cringing right now, and their whole body's spasming out.
Definitely get some time under your belt before you decide to cross-post anything. And I wouldn't recommend, cross-posting a lot. Maybe, one item or so if you wanted to, but, And honestly, we really don't have that much cross-posted, truly. It's only a few items.
It's probably, I think we may have like 10 things tops.
Yeah.
And it's usually higher-end electronics or something like that that really actually tend to go usually for more money on Amazon, because there are some things that tend to do better on Amazon than they do eBay.
Right.
So those are the type of things that we put on there, and we keep an eye on like hawks. You have to stay on your toes. Do not do it if you're new to the whole reselling field. Just don't. You're gonna get yourself in trouble, and then you're gonna blame us, and I don't want that. So something else that I picked up was a vintage J.C. Penney Big Mac. Not McDonald's, but a Big Mac. It's big and tall.
It's like a flannel shirt.
2XL, big regular, 18 and a half neck. This is for big dudes. And it is absolutely going to keep somebody warm this fall, this winter.
Yeah, it's a really nice flannel shirt.
And we should be able to get in anywhere between 30 to 35-ish. Maybe even 40. Because I don't know that there's really that many on there, and it's in really, really awesome condition.
Yeah.
A tip with clothing, if you're going to do clothing, make sure you really check it out while you're at the store before you buy it. If you just get into the point where you get something home and you find some sort of little bit of hole somewhere or anywhere, just make sure you take really good pictures of it and really point it out to your description, your item description on eBay. That way you can save yourself a lot of drama with anybody that buys it and then sees it, and if you knew about it, shame on you for not describing it.
And if you, if you're a team that goes out together, either a couple or friends, or if you just go and you have a friend or somebody with you, we usually each inspect shirts and clothes. Like Pablo will pick, usually Pablo's a little bit more knowledgeable in the clothes realm, so he'll usually pick things up, and then before we actually check out, I'll go over them and check for any stains or, anything that he may have, overlooked or, not seen, because sometimes, lighting or something you won't see a stain or something like that. So it's nice to have two sets of eyes on it. Yeah,
every so often, if you do go by yourself, just make sure you've really checked it over. And there's nothing wrong with checking it again before going to the register. I do tend to do a bit of the picking with the clothes. And you guys have heard me say it before. Ronnie of Hearts Pickers. He's awesome when it comes to clothes, and find him. He's got
check him out.
Heart Pickers on YouTube. He's awesome, Ronnie. My check better be in the mail. No. I would so throw his name out there easily. Also, Steve Rakin's another great guy to go check out. Rakin Profits on YouTube. He's also very knowledgeable when it comes to clothing. Both those guys. One really good brand to look out for, and this is Brooks Brothers. I don't know who's going to focus. Anybody? No? Maybe? Kinda? Brooks Brothers. And the 346.
And this is the Brooks Brothers logo also.
There you go.
It's
Throw that in there.
a lamb being carried. I don't know. I knew you used to know what it is, but it is a lamb. A little sheep or lamb or something. Furry little animal. Anyway, that's their logo.
And this one right here, this pullover fleece, really nice. Again, you're getting into the fall, winter time. Start thinking about that. Who's going to be looking out there for something like this? This one right here, we saw one just like it go for $40. We're so happy with anywhere between $30 to $40. If we get 40 for it, great. I mean, that'd be a great return on the investment. So,
and that's a pretty popular brand right now, Brooks Brothers, especially with like the teenager, college age kids. We both have younger brothers who are right around that age, and my brother, he's kind of like a little frat boy, but those kind of guys, he is actually legitimately a frat boy, but they really like that preppy Brooks Brothers style. So, you know, kids are going to be going back to school. Parents are going to be looking for things, shopping for things. And Brooks Brothers is kind of expensive. So if you're going to get your kid a back to school item to go to college, it's perfect.
This one right here, I love it a lot, actually. This is a Masters Collections polo, light blue. The size, you know, everybody usually says go for the really big size. Now this one's a large, so it's not really big. It's a pretty common size. Don't get me wrong. And this shirt's in really great condition. I actually had a chance to go to the Masters myself a couple years back, and it was awesome. And there's such a huge following of the Masters.
Definitely.
So Masters polos like this, they're great.
Pretty much anybody that plays golf would love to have a shirt from the Masters.
Yeah, anybody that hasn't had a chance to go, getting tickets for the Masters is so hard. I got the chance because I went with a guy that I work with whose family has had tickets since the 70s, and it was an awesome experience. Anyways, getting sidetracked. Masters Collections, polo, this should go really fast. Thinking about $20. So, you know, that's a good one. I'll take it. And if it was a little bit bigger,
it would be in his closet right now.
Keep it. Just a few other little knick-knack items, really. Again, we're trying to really keep not a minimum, but just
being mindful of what we pick whenever we go out.
Because we want to make sure that we have enough room for these really nice items that are starting to come out of the woodworks. Again, with our Facebook page, if you haven't already checked it out, please feel free to go find us on Facebook, Sierra State Liquidators.
Mm-hmm. You can go directly there by facebook.com/Sierra State Liquidators.
That one.
Just like our YouTube channel.
Some other stuff. We'll show some smaller stuff here too, for anybody that's, you know, not wanting to get too big of stuff. Maybe you're limited on space and you can't get, you know, 4 computer monitors and, you know, a whole shopping cart of clothes and a golfing, you know, hard case, travel case for golf bags. These are really nice. If you can pick these up, these are the candle warmers. If you can pick these up, you know, a couple bucks, you can find them usually really inexpensively at garage sales.
And Goodwill, usually they're not very much
Goodwill.
there.
And you can usually get, you know, pretty quick flip out of them. It's one of those things that if you put 50 cents into a savings account, you're not going to be able to turn it as fast as you would with something like this. Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, whenever we find them at the Goodwill, or out anywhere, they're out of the package. This is, I think, one of the first ones we've ever gotten in the package, so that's exciting. But whenever you find them, if you are at Goodwill or somewhere, just plug it in and give it just a few seconds, and you'll be able to feel that the little hot plate is warming up. Just check that before you.
Yeah, and the light usually turns on too.
Yeah.
But that's something that you can easily store anywhere. If you have an apartment, something like that. I know, like when we started, we were in an apartment. We were only able to really fill a storage tote that we had. It was a good sized storage tote.
Yeah.
I'd say about 3 foot storage tote or so, and we had mugs in there and just little knick-knack things. But that's how we got started.
Right.
And we just began to grow the business from there to where we are now, where we're in this awesome house, and we have a basement that has 2 unoccupied rooms and a garage now too,
right,
where we have stored stuff in there. We probably have somewhere close to, I'd say, about 700 square feet of usable storage area, maybe 700 to 800 square feet of that. Which is really, really awesome compared to a storage tote in our walk-in closet where we started off. So we know the pains of not being able to store a whole lot of stuff, but just stay with it, keep with it. Things will always improve themselves. Do what you can while you can.
Yep.
And post. We got to make sure you post. Mm-hmm. But we have some other stuff, but we're, not going to get all that stuff in today. But just wanted to show you a few things that we picked up recently, some of the consignment sale stuff. We've got some other consideration of things that are coming up to us. She's picking up a collection of porcelain clown dolls, creepy looking things.
They are pretty creepy. But there's one of them that I'm really interested in. He's kind of cute. He's just different. So I'm interested in that guy the most. There's
7 of them. We're picking them up for $20. Actually, the person that we got the monitors from, we're going back to them. They contacted us again and to let us know that they had some more stuff that they were looking to let go of.
Yeah.
And it was a set that she had growing up, and she has 2 boys, and she
doesn't suspect that they're going to want to collect clowns.
To collect the clowns. So we're going to go pick those up tomorrow for $20, and we should do fine with those. There's a lot of collectors for clowns. We've actually done a clown cookie jar, and it went really fast.
Yeah.
We had it on there with best offer, and no one even flinch at sending us an offer. They just bought it for what we had it on there for.
He was cool.
And, I think it went for around $40, and we picked it up, I think, only for about $3 at the Goodwill. So definitely, when you're picking up stuff, think about who's going to be buying it, who your target audience is. There's cat people out there, dog people out there, clown collectors out there. Just think of all the people that are diehard collectors of certain things, and that'll help you to really pick and choose what you're picking up from the stores, instead of just filling up your storage areas with just miscellaneous, tough to pinpoint type of things. And that'll actually help you when you're picking these things out and you're being specific as to who you're selling it to. That's actually going to help you too with your keywords, to be creative and put the right keywords in there so people will come across your specific items of what you've got. So with that being said, we've got work to do, and it's getting late, so we will talk to you guys later. If you like what we're talking about, go ahead and hit the like button. If you don't like it,
go away.
Just go away. That's how we do it. Thank you guys for stopping in, and like, subscribe, comment. We'd love to hear all your stories and your comments. Let us know how we're doing. If we're messing up, tell us. We don't care. If we're really messing up, we probably won't be listening. We're just going to do it again anyways. Peace.
Bye.